a recession is coming. What do we do? What do we do? Do we stop investing? No. Let me tell you why. Stay tuned. Hey guys, DM here, and welcome back to Lifestyle Leaps, where I help you take big steps towards early financial freedom. And yes, a recession is coming. That's what they are saying. And a lot of people are wondering, should we stop investing? Should we sell? What should we do? To me, investing has always been primarily about the cash flow and secondarily about appreciation and equity building. That is just a bonus that you won't even get to benefit from until down the road. So I don't even really focus on that. My main focus is going to be cash flow. And if you can make the numbers work to where you buy a property and you're going to cash flow on it, then you do that. If the return on investment, cash on cash value, makes sense. I still think, yes, you go ahead and invest. You don't need to freak out or stop or wait or sell unless you want to. We did. We actually recently just sold a property that was cash flowing $3,000 a month. You're like, DM, why would you do that? You just told us about X, Y, and Z. Well, it's because it appreciated so much that we were able to cash out that appreciation and equity pay down. And we are able to pay for our wedding entirely, our honeymoon entirely, and our traveling for the next year and a half. So we pretty much set ourselves up completely in that regard, just on the appreciation and equity pay down alone. And then we got our full investment back. And because that was 3 houses ago that we bought that house, I have now learned better strategies and better ways to get a more improved return on investment. That property was only making anywhere from 15 to 17% return on investment, cash on cash, whereas my other properties are making between 20 to 30% at times cash on cash returns. So I'm taking that original nest egg back, and I will be reinvesting. So follow me along on that journey. I'll definitely post all of that here on this channel. That's why we sold that property, because in our life, at this time, that made sense since we still have 4 other properties that are generating cash flow and providing the lifestyle that we need it to. However, back to what I was saying, I digress. I definitely think it's still an okay time to buy, but your numbers are gonna have to work a little bit differently, right? So now with interest rates going up, our house price is still high, it's gonna be harder for you to make those numbers work, especially for a single family home without doing anything to it and having just one tenant or one guest. So that's why I recommend those strategies where you're actually splitting up the homes, or you're buying a home that has multiple units, like a house with a casita or a granny unit or something like that. Or a great option is a house that is a single level, so it's super cheap to put money into it and split off an ADU within, or a JADU within the existing square feet. You have to get a little creative now, right? Because your expense, which is going to be your PITI, your principal, interest, tax, and insurance, all going to be higher because the interest rates are high and the mortgage prices are still high. So you have to just be more creative. And as long as you are positively cash flowing a reasonable amount with an acceptable return on investment that works for you, by all means invest. If you're waiting to time the market and you have some money that you're sitting on and you're thinking, well, I'll just wait, I don't know how long you'll be waiting for, you know, and it also depends on what market or micro market you're in. Like, for example, the area I'm in, even if the general pricing of houses in the United States go down, I don't really see that happening very much in my area because our inventory is so low, versus some other areas where they generally have low or okay inventory, but they have tons of permits that have already been issued, land that's already currently being developed, and those, you know, might flood the market a little bit more, causing those prices to go down a little bit more. But going back to the basics is just about cash flow for me, because always there's going to be appreciation if you wait long enough. Anyways, I hope that helps, but stay tuned and watch my adventure on how we reinvest that money into the market, and I will see you next week. Bye!